right, we are all the way live here at Raleigh Studios in Hollywood for the private screening of Stateside, and we're here right now talking with the writer, director. What else did you do in the movie?
I did a little bit of everything.
We
like Mon in the movie, it's like he's a master of none.
yes,
Jack of all trade. Okay.
we are here with Marcial Chavez. What was your favorite part about making the movie?
I think the whole process of making it, I like the process. I cannot tell you anything in particular, but I think what's interesting on this film is that when we did the reshoot and the story suddenly changed from there, I was like, oh man, this is hard. So, but yeah, there's so many aspects there that I really like, but I think the whole process, I like the process of making movies.
I could see, and I was really excited to see the movie, and I'm excited for all our fans out here that are going to be able to see Stateside coming up. Tell me a little about working. What was it like working with Mon Confiado?
Mon is, as we know, he's a very professional actor, and he's been in so many films in the Philippines and also some international films. But him being in the U.S. is the first time. So, I mean, I don't know him personally prior to this film, so it's a little bit of I don't know what to expect, and he don't know what to expect of me. The first time he heard me, he's like, okay, I'm making a movie with you, but I don't know you. But I think the relationship started with like messages, and then I show up in Manila. It says I told him I'm serious about what the project is about, and so Mon is a very professional actor. I like working with him, and he's easy to go with.
So Gabe Pagtama with the director of Stateside, Marcial Chavez. So, oh my gosh, I'm really happy to be standing here with you and watching this movie. What were some of the challenges that you had making this movie?
I think as a filmmaker, the most and the first challenges is the funding of the film. The story, it came up naturally because you've heard and you've seen those stories to different Filipinos. To execute it, I've done short films and a little bit of films in the past, but putting it together and looking for investors to really believe in your talent, in your story, I think that's the hardest. That's the hardest part, and I think that's the most challenging, to look for investors. Yeah.
So how fun are you having right now? I mean, you went through the concept, and now we're screening it on the big screen. How does it feel on the red carpet?
Great. After a year and something months, finally the movie's here. I'm feeling, I don't know, it's a mixed emotion right now. I don't know if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if if I miss something. I just cannot tell exactly how I feel right now. But overall, I'm just happy that my fellow Filipinos, kababayan, supported, and my families are here also to support me. So just happy. I'm just happy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So can you share with us just a tiny bit about what Stateside is about?
Yeah, Stateside is again a story of a Filipino immigrant turned into an illegal immigrant here in the U.S. and then he strived to do what is right, but then again he's on the wrong side of the law, so he's illegal. And then basically Stateside will show us the real story behind illegal immigrants here in the U.S. and what they have gone, and whether it's our story or not, there are some good and bad, being illegal.
So, oh my gosh, what's your dream coming up? What's your dream with this movie?
No, I just want to share these stories. Like what I said, these are stories of Filipinos that I have met in the past. I just want people to know that being here in the United States is not a walk in the park. Some people end up becoming illegal, and I just want people to realize that this is the reality. Like what our actor mentioned, life here in the U.S. is not like the ones we see in television.
So can you tell us a little bit about you and Sir Francis's your creative process in making this?
Well, Sir Francis is creative in a way. I should say he's an artist. He's a natural artist in nature. So it's easy to work with him and talk to him. If you tell him a concept, he visualizes it and he knows it. So it's easy for us to execute one. Like for example, if I say I'm looking for a place that is so depressing, and this is the story, and he can easily come up with that. And of course, the resources that he has, being in the business of auto shop and all that, being in that business, he's like, okay, so he knows how to put things together, so it's easier. It's easier for me.
That's great. So can you share with the audience all around the world where they could find more information about Stateside and where they could see your screenings at?
Sure. Again, this is our first screening, but we are hoping that we can have few more screenings along next year, in Chicago and in Houston and in New York. Stay tuned. Look us up in Facebook, Stateside, and then we also have a website, statesidethemovie.com. So you can find all the informations, the updates about the movie, what's going on.
Great. So you heard that. We're right here. We're director Marcial Chavez for Stateside. So check that out. Thank you so much. More power to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.